At our celebration of Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And this morning we're taking a look at the group of chefs working together to fight hate with food. Juju Tang here with that story. Good morning, Juju.
Good morning to you, George. Good morning, everybody. You know, let's face it, food is love, and it's also culture and tradition and childhood memories. So when attacks against Asian Americans spiked during the pandemic, two renowned chefs gathered a bunch of chef friends and got things cooking.
Vietnamese flavors fused with his Cajun childhood. It's Chef Tien's specialty at his hot DC restaurant, Moon Rabbit.
My mom was still in her teens when she had me. And as the oldest in like an Asian household, it's always the responsibility for us to take care of all the siblings. So for me, it was cooking for my little sister.
Why is food such a great window into culture?
The first time you experience another culture, most likely, it's probably through food, right? It's kind of like the gateway into like learning about someone's like family, their history, their culture.
Chef Tim Ma grew up in Arkansas. His parents' Chinese restaurant, the only one in town. Back in the 70s, they didn't always feel welcome.
Me and my sister's bedroom, our window faced the street. Something got hurled, we heard glass breaking, and then we heard words, and then we heard people driving off.
And so how did that come into play when you started seeing incidents of AAPI hate in a modern setting?
It was more us thinking about the older generation because that's who you saw in the videos. And so like, you know, that looks like my mom, that looks like my grandfather.
Last year, during the height of the pandemic, with attacks against Asian Americans spiking 339% across the country, the Friends felt a call to action.
Growing up, it's always like, keep your head down, don't let things bother you, ignore everything and brush it to the side. But I think like years and years of brushing it to the side, I think a lot of people think you can like take advantage or talk down to the Asian community or never think they'll like speak up.
Together, they formed Chefs Stopping AAPI Hate as a way to fight back the best way they know how, with food.
Me and Kevin and a few other Asian American chefs in DC, and middle of the pandemic, the only thing we could really do was these takeout dinners. We're like, okay, 5 chefs, 5 courses, let's do a dinner, and it sold out like immediately. And then it was just kind of like snowballed from there.
In the past year, Chefs Stopping AAPI Hate has raised about $500,000. The group expanding to New York, Detroit, San Francisco.
Table 53 waiters.
And pivoting to support causes as the needs arrive, hosting benefit dinners to help Ukrainian refugees.
This is insane. This is so beautiful.
At the center of it all, the incredible food.
Our fried chicken is based off of Gachien Nuc Mum, which is like a Vietnamese street food. Here we make our fish sauce caramel with a lot of smoked chilies, fresh chilies.
And while we dig into this delicious banquet, the pair can't help but point out it's not just the food that's hot and spicy.
Did you know in 2013, Tim was Eater DC's sexiest chef?
Wow. Wait, I did know that. Weren't you People Magazine's
Yes,
sexiest
exactly.
chef?
Absolutely. Which is like nice to see because, you know, like normally like Asian men aren't perceived as sexy, right?
1,000%.
You know.
But that's changing. You guys are changing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, if food is love, then Chefs Stopping AAPI Hate are fighting hate with love, right? And Robin's already digging in. These are Lao Ban dumplings, courtesy of Tim Ma.
Lao Ban.
Very good.
Lao Ban, yeah, they're from the Hunan province, so some of these flavors are very Hunan inspired. But you know, dumplings are great across Asia, right? Whether it's Filipino dumplings or Indian dumplings or Korean dumplings, and that's why it's such a celebration of culture to be able to dig in.
You know what? Is Robin digging in with those chopsticks because she is. What's going on over there?
I almost lost him.
I tried to help her out
All
with
right,
the
coming
fork,
up.
but she's sticking with the chopsticks.
This is getting bad.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.